Hello out there.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. We have a cook along for you today, the Keto Pizza Party. The recipe for this is in the description of this video. It's on our food blog. You can just search like Keto Connect Chicken Crust Pizza. You can find it that way too.
Yep.
Let's just make sure this is working. I think it is. How's it going today, guys? Yep, looks like it's working. And we got Julius here, and he has a new trim.
Fresh haircut.
And last night we were watching the show. It's actually really great. We watched the first 2 episodes, and we forgot about it. But we rewatched it last night. It's called Champagne Ill.
It's a YouTube original with Adam Pally. He's one of the main actors. He's so funny. I love him.
It's such a funny show.
Yeah.
It's like the only YouTube original that I've ever watched that I liked.
That thoroughly enjoyed, yeah. But for the pizza party, so there's a couple of different kinds you can make. You can do fathead, you can do cauliflower, you can do chicken crust. Today we are doing chicken crust, and we are going to be using canned chicken.
You know what? I think we need to rework the cauliflower crust and make a really good one at some point.
Yeah. But for the chicken crust, you can use ground chicken you buy. You can also use just like a rotisserie chicken, shredding it up. You can use any chicken you have on hand, even if it's cooked, that's totally fine. Because you're going to combine it with the 2 other ingredients to make the crust, which is grated Parmesan and an egg. So super simple recipe. And
we're going to make a deep dish.
We're attempting to make a deep dish today using this tiny 6-inch cast iron skillet.
You think all this will fit in there? Yeah, it should, right?
We'll find out.
I guess when you make deep dish, though, you have like a lot of sauce and layers and stuff. We were not really going to do a lot of layers.
Yeah, it's going to be like, yeah, it's not a great idea.
Should we do deep dish? Let's not do it.
To do it.
No, let's not do deep dish.
Okay. We're not.
Just found your channel and I'm hooked. I love it. I started keto June 2018 and I'm down 45 pounds. Slowly but surely the weight is coming off thanks to channels like yours.
That's amazing. Congratulations. Can they see me when I'm sitting like this?
Yes, they can.
Okay, cool. And then we have the oven preheating to like 425 because we're going to dry out the chicken a little before we use it to make the crust. That'll make it like crispier and just a better crust overall. Less moisture makes a crispier crust. Good morning.
Go Eagles. Eagles play today.
Yeah, what time?
I think probably the last game. I'm not sure though. Either 1 or like 4:30 or something. Good morning from Oklahoma.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Hi from South Africa. Julius is fresh to death.
Yes, he really is. So I'm going to just start by opening up the can of chicken and draining the liquid.
I can't have eggs. Are any of your recipes egg-free?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah, a lot of them. This one,
today,
I think...
that one that came out today.
That's egg-free.
A pesto chicken recipe.
This one, I think you need the egg, though.
It's a binding agent. You could probably try it with just cheese, though. More cheese to bind.
Oh, yeah. Try that. Just do, like, it's a tablespoon of cheese?
No, I don't know.
Do
I thought
whatever.
It was like a quarter cup or something.
Okay. I have to pull up the recipe. Whatever it is, do more. More than that.
I was just going to eyeball the amount of cheese.
I'm not sure how I feel about Matt's new look. I'm not really too sure either, but...
Oh, I love it.
At this point, you just we gotta go down this path a little bit further before we just pull the plug on it that quickly. So looking at the recipe here, recipe link is in the description of this video, the live stream.
About to drain the chicken of its water.
And it's 1 ounce of grated Parmesan cheese. So that's a quarter cup? Yeah, it is. You're right. Sup, keto friends? Oh, not too much.
Okay, so I have my chicken drained here. I'm going to spread it out onto a baking sheet because we're going to be popping it in the oven.
These are big chunks.
Yeah.
We usually don't do that big of chunks.
I'm gonna break it. You break it up.
Oh.
You've never used like
Smells
a canned
like cat food.
Canned chicken is one of my favorite foods. I used to eat this in college, just like straight from the can on its own. So good.
What am I drinking? This is bone broth that I made a couple days ago. Christopher Olau, $5 donation, down 100 pounds. Started getting bored with my recipes and you guys make it fun again. Keep shaving the head and grow a bigger beard. Stay strong.
I'm about it. I'm about the beard.
That's what I'm going to do for at least another month or
and
so.
Congratulations.
Video's breaking up? Uh-oh. People saying there's some
breakage
issues. This happens every time. I don't understand why. Kind of buffering a bit. Video is freezing. I think this
It never happened with when we didn't use this streaming setup.
But the streaming setup's so much better.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's not the internet. I'm pretty sure it's the streaming setup.
Hopefully it'll be back in a minute, guys.
I'll stop breaking up the chat.
Let us know if it stops being choppy. I really appreciate our community. No one around me is doing keto. It's great to have fellows online. Also, I'm trying to create a community in Germany through my channel, Keto Kaja. Check out his channel for German. Do you speak German in your videos?
Is the video back?
Yeah, let us know how the video is. It's fine now. Okay, good. A lot of people saying I look Amish. Yeah, I've been getting that quite a bit.
I look Indian. It's all good. Okay, so I've broken up the chicken into chunks.
Can they see this? They can see the
One
breakage?
sec. Yeah, I'm going to show you.
They can see it.
Oh, okay.
We are making a chicken crust pizza.
You can look up the recipe, Keto Connect Chicken Crust Pizza. Type that into Google. You'll find it. It's also linked in the description. We are just starting, so join us if you want. And let us know if you're making anything, like not even just the pizza. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the oven. We're going to maybe like 5-ish minutes to just dry it out a bit at 425.
Yep, you dry it out if you want the crust to be a little crispy. Why can't someone make a good keto pizza dough? Not really a fan of real good either type of crusts. Well, I mean, you're quite limited since a pizza dough is entirely carbs, so it's kind of hard. But
we have 4.
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of options. I think at that point you just don't like the pizza crust, right? There's nothing you can really do about that.
You gotta move on.
Ever drink beef broth? Well, this is beef bone broth with like some chicken.
But just
feet.
like broth, yeah. I like to add it sometimes to like my meals, or I used to make like a soup or add some volume.
Any tips for the first week as in battling the sugar addiction? Yeah, that can be really tough.
Not tracking calories, not trying to intermittent fast, not implementing too much at once is going to be beneficial. And then having, some keto treats on hand, maybe make some fat bombs, a batch, or if you make a batch of like our chewy chocolate chip cookies and you put them in the freezer and you have one every night, that's better, than like giving in, or like a Quest bar. People like to do those.
There's definitely two schools of thought. Some people think you should just do cold turkey like you would with alcohol. You just can't have sweets anymore. I think the biggest tip I would give is not to really worry about calories though.
Yeah.
Just eat keto foods. Don't worry about weight loss. Don't worry about calories. Focus on breaking your sugar addiction, and then all that stuff gets easier down the road.
For sure.
Hey guys, Amazon deal of the day is Quest products, including Cinnamon Crunch Protein for $17, half price.
Oh, okay, I think we're gonna snag that.
Are we?
We use it.
Are we low?
We're like halfway through a tub. I'm very like hoardy with food.
Yeah.
Like we'll still have like 2 boxes of Quest chips and I'll be like, well, it's $3 off. I'll just get another couple boxes.
Yeah. That's how most people are, because with keto, there's not that much shelf-stable stuff. So people have just
and it's
like
expensive
bunkers.
If it is shelf-stable.
You saw my aunt's pantry, right? The downstairs one.
Yeah, but like that's also non-keto stuff. Like I never bought non-keto foods in bulk because you could just go to the grocery store.
The top 10 recipe book isn't being emailed.
Yeah.
Did people say that?
We got one DM, I think, about it.
I'll have to check on that.
Sorry, yeah. Just shoot us an email or Matt's going to check on it afterwards. Hopefully you'll get it.
To satisfy my pizza fix, I just go with no-carb fried cheese sticks and dip in low-carb pizza sauce.
That's good.
Yeah.
You could also make like a pizza bowl. I know people do that. So like what I did the past couple days, I'll do meatballs and then I top that with some Rouse marinara sauce and then top that with some cheese. And that's like a meat pizza bowl.
Ever try cloud bread as pizza dough? That wouldn't work.
Ew, it would just melt immediately.
You would just
That's the worst recipe ever.
It is. You would just be left with mush, pizza mush. In Germany, you can get canned cod liver in every supermarket for €1.15.
That's great.
I just had some of that the other day. We have some in the pantry. The first time I tried it, I didn't love it, but I tried it like 2 days ago and it tasted great.
It's not bad at all.
I love it.
It's better than, I don't know, like kidney.
Is vacuum sealer worth buying with a Costco membership?
I would say no.
I would say
we don't
no.
really ever use it. We just have one.
It's so bulky. But some people use it a lot. Like I looked up videos from people. There was this one guy who was a hiker, and literally every single thing in his bag was vacuum sealed. He had like 2 Motrin tablets, like Tylenols. He had those vacuum sealed.
I feel like that takes up more room.
Yeah, he was just like so crazy about the vacuum seal. He had like toothpaste everything vacuum sealed.
Some people love it. Ever use green banana flour? Pick some up on sale. Heard it's resistant attach. It's a resistance attach, so it might be keto friendly.
Resistant starch.
Oh, sorry. I've never heard of green banana flour.
I have. I don't buy into the whole resistant starch thing. I think it's a scam, pretty much. I mean, it's not a scam because no one's really profiting off of it. But I don't, like, I've tried it for a month. We have a video trying it. It didn't do anything.
I used the egg cream cheese pancake for a pizza dough. It was good. Huh. I don't know if that sounds good.
It doesn't sound good to me.
No.
But maybe it could be. Like,
yeah.
What did you put for
Some
toppings?
people, but like, the thing is, if we made it, we'd probably eat it because we're 2 of the people who eat anything. Like, if it tastes really bad, but we've made it, we'll be like, but it's not that bad. You know,
Yeah.
we kind of just eat everything.
I'm going to try egg muffins as a corn muffin with my chili. What do you think? Yeah, I think that'd be good.
We also have a cornbread recipe on our site, ketoconnect.net. Sorry.
All I see is the air fryer. Yeah, we got an air fryer back there. I've been using it a lot. I like it. It's pretty good.
But for only like 3 foods. So I make meatballs, Matt makes steak, and we've done salmon. So I mean, that's all we can talk about to the extent. What did you get last night? Turnips or something?
Taro root.
Taro root. So we might try making taro root chips or something.
I've never even seen I've never used a taro root
He was
before.
like, I got you a gift. Then threw me the taro root. Let me show it to you.
The ingredient list for this pizza, it's in the description of this live stream right now. It takes you to our website where we have a recipe for this. It's just like a can of chicken, egg, and Parmesan cheese.
To make the crust and then whatever toppings you want. This is a taro root. And Julius got the hold of one yesterday.
He loves it.
And you just wanted to eat the whole thing.
It's pretty high in carbs, I think, though.
But if you make tiny chips,
Let me look what
he
the
just goes for it.
nutrition is.
Look at him.
He just chomps on it? Oh my gosh.
He just loves it. You can't have it. Sorry, bud. No, I think taro, yeah, it might be.
Hey man, how are you cooking your steaks in the air fryer? Like 4 minutes per side?
Yeah. At 390 degrees, 4 minutes per side.
Someone said hashtag 3-minute bread club.
Woo!
Hey guys, can you talk about intermittent fasting and the gym? I'm doing 1 meal a day and flake after 20 minutes if I do eat lunch that day.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, like I don't eat solid foods before the gym. Usually I'll have like a bulletproof coffee, but we go to the gym pretty early on in the day, like between 10 and noon typically. Yeah. But if it starts getting to like 2 p.m., I would prefer to have eaten before the gym, if that's the case. I don't like doing the gym at like late at night if I haven't eaten. So I don't know, that's just my personal experience. You could probably experiment with that. Have you ever looked at 23andMe? No, but a lot of people have been asking about that lately. Maybe we'll look into that.
Okay, so I have all the chicken here, and you can tell it's dried out because it like gets brown and some pieces get crispy. So I'm just gonna add it all to a mixing bowl and allow it to cool slightly.
Looks good.
So It's hard using my left hand.
A lot of people got an air fryer for Christmas. I made jalapeno poppers, says someone. When doing cyclical keto, how many weeks on are you and how many days off? And don't you feel the effects of keto flu a lot because you get kicked out of ketosis, then go back and so forth? So I don't do cyclical keto, so I don't really have much recommendations. I wouldn't recommend it.
We have though.
We've tried it. What we did was once for a month, we did 1 carb day per week, and you basically don't get many of the benefits of ketosis, but no, you don't go through the keto flu every time you go in and out of ketosis because your body's starting to build up an adaptation to a low carb diet. So I would say at the very minimum, you want to at least do strict keto for like 3 months before you start messing around with stuff like that. But in my experience, I wouldn't really recommend it. I fell off the wagon bad last night. Mac and cheese delivery pizza. I've never had a mac and cheese pizza.
That's
sound
interesting because you went through the process of delivering and then you waited, and then once you got the delivery, you still ate it. So like, usually I feel like most people are like, it's impulsive.
Yeah.
It's right in front of them, they grab it and they eat it. But like, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna order this, and because you wait like 30, 40 minutes to get something delivered, right?
Yeah. Angelica Corvino, $5 donation. Made chicken cutlets with almond flour and nutritional yeast as the breading and was as good as using pork rinds.
Yeah.
Thanks for your delicious recipes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, because we have used nutritional yeast before. It's really good.
People say wings are good in the air fryer. Yeah, that's one thing we haven't tried yet.
Yeah, I wanted to try it yesterday, but then I just too lazy.
We usually do wings on the weekend.
Yeah.
What smartwatch are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Fitbit Charge 2.
Do you like it?
I do really like it, but we're getting our Oura rings. They're on their way, so I'll be taking this off. Actually, I might keep this on just because I like having a watch now. Like, I don't have to like use my phone ever. I just look at the time on my watch. But we're getting the Oura ring soon.
I'm nervous about that because for my entire life, I've never worn like a necklace, a watch, anything like that.
Men who wear necklaces, no offense, but gross.
What about like one of those shell necklaces?
Even grosser. But that's like also from like the 90s. Dearborn Edsel. Someone always just gives us the score of like the games.
Yeah. Dearborn Edsel Ford 71, Lincoln Park 65. Go Thunderbirds. Lincoln Park, what is that? Rail Splitters? I think it's the Lincoln Park Rail Splitters. It's a weird name. Okay,
I am going to add the remaining ingredients. This is cooled. So 1/4 cup grated Parmesan. You can actually use whatever cheese you want, but we have this on hand. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna eyeball it.
Your supplement video questioned fish oil pills. I have omega-3 fish oil liquid. Is that the same issue? Yeah, that's why people take fish oil. It's for the omega-3s. But with the polyunsaturated fats, they're really fragile. So if they're not taken care of, like refrigerated, no exposure to light, like
But then what about exposing the cod liver oil to air when we open it every time?
Yeah, we do that, but...
Someone brought that up in a comment in the video, and I thought that was interesting.
Well, it's mostly about what they do to process it.
Okay.
Because like
it's not the air exposure entirely.
I think air exposure, yeah, that will affect it too. Everything affects it.
So I also added the egg, and I'm just mixing it all together right now.
Non-berry infused water, bad for ketosis. What does that mean? Infused water that's not a berry? Like,
so
what
like
is it?
Lemon or lime?
Just tell me what it is infused with instead of what it's not, and maybe I can better answer.
So right now, if you are making this, you could totally add seasonings to this. So we often do that, but we're gonna save the seasonings and just put those on top of the cheese. But I keep this pretty plain. You can do salt, pepper, garlic, onion, oregano. Okay.
What are you gonna put it on?
Thick skillet.
Okay.
That's right.
Please answer. 72 hours fasting and no weight loss. I mean, you're just in a bad mindset. You're fasting for 3 days for weight loss. It's It's more about making sustainable dieting choices that are gonna like last the test of time. So like doing a 72-hour fast and constantly getting on the scale, that isn't something I'd really recommend. But I don't really have an answer. Like when you're fasting, it's a stressor on your body. You could be retaining more water. There's a lot of factors that go into your weight on the scale every morning, more so than like, did you lose body fat yesterday? It's mostly like how much sodium did you have? How much water did you drink? How much food is in your stomach? Those are all things that affect your weight a lot more than your body fat.
So I have my chicken crust mixture on to my baking sheet, and use your hands, use a spatula, use your fork. You could also put a piece of parchment paper on top and roll it out if you want it really, really thin. So I'm gonna morph it with this fork and my hands.
Someone said a whole chicken is great in the air fryer. That seems like that wouldn't work that well.
Maybe like a Cornish hen would fit.
Yeah, would a whole chicken fit in ours?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I know they have like really big ones. Actually, I'm gonna do the parchment paper rollout method.
I was in Costco last night and there was a big stack of your cookbooks for sale. I smiled. Thank you. Someone donated. Wait, I think I missed a few of these. Okay, where are we here? Okay. Joel Bard, $5 donation. Hey guys, do you like your sauna? How often do you use it and when during your day? We haven't been using it as much for like the past 2 weeks.
But there was a period where we just used it every day, basically for like months, as soon as we got it. I love the sauna. Use it either
post-workout.
I like it post-workout. I also like it first thing in the morning.
Same. I think the best benefits that are well studied is for post-workout though.
Yeah.
What about targeted keto for bulking? Yeah, you could do that. You could also just eat more food for bulking though too. The idea behind targeted keto is I guess you'll just feel better in the gym. But I think that can also come with being really well fat adapted. So you can do both and see what works best for you. Guilty as charged. I ate 3 sliced Little Caesars pizzas. Little Caesars is really good.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's hot and ready, I assume. It's really hit or miss because you can go in there and there's just been like a hot and ready pizza sitting there for 6 hours and they give you that one.
Oh, I didn't know they could do that.
But what's really good at Little Caesars is the crazy bread.
So I've rolled it out. Now I'm just like making it a pretty circle, but it doesn't have to be, obviously.
Are Miracle Noodles any good? Kind of scared to try.
I like them.
They're more of a acquired taste. You might not like them at first.
I've used them quite a bit, so that's why I'm used to them. But yeah, definitely like people like don't like the fishy taste.
I mean, if you went to like Boca de Beppo last night and then you're like, tonight I'm going to do keto and try Miracle Noodles. You're not going to like them.
No.
They're not like real pasta.
Okay.
Carrie, $5 donation. On my 12th day, it's been great so far. Meal prepping as we speak.
So not the prettiest circle, but we're gonna pop this in the oven. Let's say like 10 minutes, 8 to 10.
Hello from Michigan. Whoa, 1K people are watching, someone said? That must be a record. I guess it's because it's January. That typically happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully most of you will be here in September, November. Odds are you won't be though. Didn't you say it's better to use cod liver oil versus fish oil? Yeah, cod liver oil has more vitamin content. Vitamin A, vitamin D.
Keto Classic, thank you for the donation. I love your channel, guys. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Kiss My Keto has MCT powder that can be used for hot chocolate or in coffee. Yeah, so does most companies.
One cheat meal, no side effects. What would it be? I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I feel like if I wanted to do that, I would just do it at this point. But maybe like some kind of...
The first thing that I thought of was like a big bag of kettle cooked like chips.
I can't really even think of much. It would be
Yeah.
sushi probably, and like some kind of dessert.
What's like a really good non-keto meal? Because
I
I,
like
love
pasta.
wings now. Wings are still my favorite
Wings.
food. They've always been my favorite food.
I like pasta a lot with like chicken pasta that's baked, so it's like crunchy on top.
I guess like some Asian, like an Asian meal, like
Oh yeah,
Thai,
like pad thai.
or like something with noodles or rice.
Diana O'Neill, $2 donation. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Saw Atlanta was really cold today. It was pretty cold.
Yeah, it's been on and off, cold and warm.
Have you tried the chicken chips? I thought they were nasty. We've looked at those and people keep saying they're low carb, but the ones I see are like pretty high carb.
Yeah. I know Leanne Vogel even recommended them, but the only ones we find.
Yeah, when we talked to her on the podcast. I haven't seen any that are low carb.
So, no.
I don't know if that's what people are talking about, those ones that we've seen.
I think those are.
Is it better to go straight into keto or start off slowly? It's really your personal preference. I think having a long-term mindset, which might mean starting slowly, is going to be best. So many people, though, they're like, oh, keto, weight loss, tomorrow I'm starting.
Yeah.
Which, because they just want to lose weight. So anything that makes you stick to it long-term is going to be better.
Julius just wants food. He doesn't even want to hang out with us.
I know.
Sugar-free Jello, okay for keto? Yeah, definitely. Matt used to eat like 5 a day.
I ate like 2 at the most.
Like the first year, though, like a long, long time ago.
I don't have them anymore. They typically have aspartame, but yeah, they're fine for a snack. Thoughts on lazy keto?
Just like tracking net carbs and nothing else. I think that works for a lot of people, especially in the beginning. I think that's a good route to go. It makes the transition a lot easier. Not something I would say like sticking to for the rest of your life is great. But again, it's really up to you. A lot of people like it and it works for them.
When the lady donated and said, I appreciate you, did everyone hear that in the DJ Khaled voice?
I did
He
not.
does say that a lot. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What kind of canned chicken are you using? Organic, antibiotic free?
No, I don't think so.
I assume it's antibiotic free just because everything is.
But yeah, I use when I actually am like if I'm eating canned chicken, I like to get the Wild Planet canned chicken.
Little Caesars is whack, not worth the trouble. What's the trouble? You walk in, give them $5, and they give you a pizza.
Well, I would say like there's better pizzas out there, not worth the trouble of being out of ketosis.
Oh, okay.
I agree. I think there's way better pizza.
Of course.
I would not go to a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
I'd go to like a local spot.
Like Lou Malnati's or whatever.
What is that?
It's a Chicago place.
Oh.
Have you tried the Siete tortillas? They're awesome. Totally keto. The thing is, I don't think they really
I don't think they are either.
I mean, it's your interpretation too. So if they're helping you stick to it, that's cool. But I know they have an almond flour tortilla. I remember it being like 10 carbs or something, right?
I feel like I've only looked at their chips.
Siete.
The cassava flour ones?
Almond flour.
Cassava coconut. Let's see.
One sec. Looking at the macros here.
But for the topping of our chicken crust, we're going to be doing some Asiago and some walnuts, keeping it super simple in seasonings.
So for 2 tortillas, it's 17 carb, 3 fiber. So 14 carb
So
for
7
2
net
tortillas.
carbs per tortilla.
I guess it's not terrible. And it's good ingredients.
It's better ingredients.
Yeah, Siete, they use good ingredients. I don't see the ingredients here, but...
almond flour, tapioca, water, sea salt, xanthan. Yeah, that's gonna be, would you say that's a better option? I would say that's a better option if I'm gonna, I don't like tortillas, but if I was gonna, I guess I would use those over like the other kinds.
How long were you vegan? I was never really vegan, maybe just like a month, but I was vegetarian for 2 years. Are y'all vegan? No, we're not vegan.
We're keto. Watching some football? Yeah, I think Matt will be watching, right? You have
I got work to do, but yeah, I'll try watching some.
You got work to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got work to do. What? What do you mean?
You don't do much on Sundays normally.
Yeah, but it's crunch time here. I can't do high-fat foods because of bariatric surgery and gallbladder is coming out this week. Yeah, then, I mean, I don't know.
I would talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What?
Some other questions. Wait, do we miss any here? Okay, yeah, there's some donation. 5, Bonnie Lee. Let's go through those 1 second. Okay. Bonnie Lee.
Thank you for the donation.
$5 donation. Lalienya on Twitch. Oh yeah, you were hanging out on Twitch the other day. 7th day, down 4.8 pounds. Is Fathead Pizza okay? 2 slices with pepperoni and over on macro fats and proteins. So I would say, yeah, it's okay. But yeah, that's the thing with the Fathead Pizza is it's really highly palatable. It tastes really good. Not a ton of nutrition going on.
Very dense calorically.
Dense calorically, so it's easy to overeat. So like, is Fathead Pizza the best weight loss food? Not really, but it helps a lot of people stick to it. I would say as like a weekly occasional thing or something.
Yeah, like you do Friday pizza or something.
$2 from Chris Sierra. How do you deal with constipation while on keto?
I don't generally have that issue, but a lot of people can benefit from like increasing your water. So a lot of people don't drink a lot of water, I feel like, and coming to keto, you maybe don't change over and drink more. So drinking more water. Fats usually help with that. So like a bulletproof coffee, so caffeine plus like coconut oil or fat's gonna help with that. What else?
I think just understanding your digestion is going to be a little different because you're not eating as much fiber.
So yeah, knowing the difference between constipation and maybe just like not going 2 times a day.
Karen Hardy, $2 donation. 2nd week, I'll be here in September. Loving it. That's a promise. Okay, we'll be checking on you, Karen. $5 donation from Jay Frosting. Oh, you were here last week too. I remember your name. Howdy, I've reached my goal except for the pesky belly fat. Is the exercise the only way to remove it, or can I keep going less than 20 grams and make progress there? Yeah, belly fat isn't really a thing that you can target. There's no like target fat reduction. You just have to lose overall body fat. It's just like some of us carry body fat in different places.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, exercise is gonna help, of course, but just sticking to your diet is really the best way. What's your go-to movie snack? We have a whole video dedicated to that.
Yeah. We have a lot of go-to movie snacks, not just one usually.
We have, I do pork rinds most of the time. I do some nuts. What else do I usually do? Oh, I've been doing like those epic bars.
Mm-hmm. All right, about to pull out the crust.
Thin crust Little Caesars guilty pleasure. Oh, I've never had that. I'm all about the crazy bread. Do you have any recipes with hazelnut flour? No, we don't.
There's the pizza. It smells good, and you can tell like it's slightly browned, and it's like just one big pizza.
Would you try raw carnivore as an experiment? No. I've tried to like dabble a little bit, like it's just not, I can't really do it. I can't eat like that.
So I'm just shredding on some Asiago. Then we'll do some seasonings, and then we'll do some walnuts. Matt's a big fan of walnuts on his pizza.
Well, we got it in San Francisco. There was this place that did it, and it sounded weird to me, so I wanted to try it, and it was awesome.
It was walnuts and prosciutto and arugula.
Yeah. This is looking great. Some pesto from our recipe video today would be great on
Yeah,
this.
I was thinking, I was like, I wish we had some leftover.
Our dog is like 2 years old.
Yeah, he'll be 2 in April. Grading is so much work. Whew.
Ever play Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
No, I've never played it.
I used to play with my brother when I was young. Does
Your
that look
brother's
good?
a nerd. Yeah, that looks good. This is my favorite kind of pizza crust.
Yeah, me too.
What do you suggest in place of whey protein powder for some recipes? There's not much you can really substitute with whey protein.
Yeah, it gives such a different baked good result. Yeah, nothing mimics it.
Have you heard of the keto device that measures acetone levels to determine ketone levels?
So like the breath ketone meter?
Yeah. None of the breath ones I would strongly recommend. There's that level one, which is like $600. And even that, like we tried that at, where was it at? It was at Low Carb Breckenridge. And it said Meg was burning like 12,000 calories a day. It was just like absurd. Like it didn't give us any usable information.
It was really over the top. So I'm topping it with parsley, garlic, oregano, and onion, and some black pepper, and then we'll add on the walnuts.
It was funny because he never really like gave an explanation for why it would say that. He's like, "Oh, you burn 12,600 calories a day." I think it's because
obviously I don't.
I think it's because your ketones are high, so it doesn't really like factor that in, right?
Yeah. Woo.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Are you gonna bake it again?
Yeah.
I don't even think you need to that
I
much.
know. We'll give it a couple minutes. Big pieces?
What can I add to a green smoothie to make it taste better? Added vanilla didn't help. I think chocolate, cocoa powder,
Protein powder,
protein powder.
flavored collagen.
Hello, old friends. Oh, it's Farmer Mima.
Hello. So can you guys see how good this looks?
Yeah, they can see it. $5 donation from the Bio Explorer. Lost 55 pounds since joining in July. Thank you guys for all the info and recipes. You made it fun.
Pop it in the oven for a couple minutes. It's pretty much melted.
Shred that cheese. The pre-shredded has extra carb. It doesn't really though. It has like some indigestible fiber typically. Sometimes it'll have potato starch. Sometimes it'll just have like cellulose, which is a fiber.
You're really going slow through these questions.
I love how funny people think they are with like the Amish joke. It's really like lack of creativity, I would say. Not
Someone
that funny.
sounds like he's getting a little offended.
I'm not offended. It's just total lack of creativity because the amount of times I've gotten it is like very high. Pork rinds are disgusting, says someone. Oh, I like them. I like them for a movie snack.
To each their own.
Are you still playing WoW? No, I haven't played that in like 6 years. Do you guys worry about calories? Worry? I wouldn't say like worry, but I think about them, yeah. I think anyone who's health conscious generally has the thought of calories in their mind. Like you want to, but a lot of times when you're eating whole foods, you don't need to think too much about calories because it takes care of itself. But yeah, I mean, if you want to lose weight, you got to think about calories a little bit. After having a cheat meal, how long after can I start eating keto again? Right away, or should I wait a couple hours, days? Just your next meal should be keto. That's the way I would do it. We have a video coming out on this actually where we do ketone testing in response to a cheat meal. So are smoothies okay? Like from Smoothie King? No.
No. Those are just going to be full of fruits.
Full of sugar.
Okay, it's out.
That looks like a weak pizza.
It does? Someone said that or you said that?
No, I said that.
You said it looks good.
It looks good.
Are you going to eat the whole thing? I can add more cheese.
No, I'm going to taste some of it though.
Always sassy, but won't do the cooking.
Can you fit in there?
Can we eat millets on keto? I don't know what millets are. What are millets? Like grain millets?
Millets?
Yeah.
Where does it say that? Oh, can we eat millets? I don't know what millets are. Let me look at millets. I mean, so I'm just going to take you through the process here. I don't know what millets are. I want to see if I can eat them on keto. I'm typing the word millets into Google here. I see. Okay, it looks like some kind of grain. So my initial thought.
It says it right there. Millets,
does it?
right there. Millets are a group of seeded grasses, cereal crops.
Okay. So now I'm going to do Millet Nutrition. It's 73% calories from carbohydrates. So to me, I would say no.
Yeah.
It's a grain of some kind.
Missed the very beginning. What's a cast iron skillet for? We were gonna do deep dish chicken crust, but then we decided against it because we weren't gonna really fill it like a deep dish pizza. So you can disregard the cast iron skillet. Have you tried homemade pork rinds from the Mexican store? I think, is the ones your mom sent us homemade?
Yeah, I think they are.
Those are the best. Those are like way better than any like name brand ones.
Have you tried the supplement ketosis with a Y instead of an I by ANS
Ew.
Performance?
No.
I don't just go around trying all these crazy supplements, but sometimes people send them to us.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever tried that. We would have like remembered that spelling.
But I assume, what is it? Ketogenic Performance Fuel.
Is it like protein powder?
So it has 10 carbs, 7 fiber,
20 protein.
410 calories.
Oh, it's 32 fat. It's like a meal replacement shake.
Ingredient science. There is no, it doesn't tell you what's in it.
Look at what's in it if we were wanting to try it, but we can't find the ingredients, so no, we haven't tried it.
I would just say, oh, here's the ingredients. I would say just eat food.
But there's better options out there if you are looking for a meal replacement, I would say.
Coconut oil, soluble corn fiber, sodium caseinate, sunflower lecithin. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it, but if you bought some, sure, you could use it.
Should I cut this up?
Cut it up. I make my own chips with Joseph's lavash bread.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
People have said that. We've never tried it. Oh, you're cutting in a cool way?
What do you mean? I'm just cutting into triangles.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
How else should I do it? Yeah, I guess I'm cutting it really badly. I like when we do squares. One time Matt and I made a chicken crust pizza, and he ate like 95% of it.
That's true. It was
You
like
can't
a year.
trust him.
It was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
The BioExplore. Oh, you already got that one. Question. Sheila Franklin, $5 donation. Hi, I enjoy you both. Want to know what's dirty keto? Hearing this a lot lately.
I think it's just another play on the words lazy keto. I've never heard, like, I didn't know what that was when we first heard it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just lazy keto.
It's just basically not really worrying about the quality or like the wholeness of your foods. Just counting carbs, doing keto, doing a keto diet that is like full of processed foods, like dirty keto. It's people use it in terms of dirty bulking, like when they're bulking, trying to gain weight, they just basically eat whatever they want. So that's what it is. I wouldn't like really recommend it, but if you want to start with that and then try improving your diet over time, that's a good way to go. Here's the pizza, guys. No sauce. Do we have pizza sauce in the fridge?
No.
Oh.
Do you want some?
No. I like Asiago cheese.
Walnuts are really good with cheese. And I like putting it in the oven because it like toasts the walnuts a little.
What are your thoughts on maca powder? Wait, there it goes. It's back now.
Is it back?
Yeah. Sound's back.
So sorry.
Sorry. Hello? Is it back? Sound? Are we back?
Still no sound.
Still no sound?
No.
Hello? No. Let me just check. Oh, it's back. It's back. Okay. Wait. Okay, there it is. So someone was asking about thyroid and, sorry guys, thyroid and keto. We basically said we don't know a whole lot about that, unfortunately, but there's good resources you can use online, I'm sure, for that.
You can look into iodine as one of like a way to help with that.
And someone donated, but I can't go back to see it, I don't think, because so many people were spamming about the sound.
It was from Morpheus Jones.
It was from Morpheus Jones. Morpheus Jones, if you just type something, I'll try to find that.
Do it in caps.
Do it in caps. Link 123A. How do you stick with a routine when you have a perfection habit, i.e. you eat bad on Monday and say, F it, I'll try to be good next week? Any advice?
Is that perfection if you're eating bad though on Monday? Like, don't you just want to eat perfect all the time?
Yeah, but then when you go off the plan, you're just like, who cares?
I mean, you just got to work on work on caring more so about your diet, I would say. Like, so if you do go off plan, think about it more as like, all right, it's a one-time slip up, not a big deal. I can move on past this and not ruin the rest of the week and just, focus on what you can control instead of like what has already happened.
I think a lot of it is they're two opposites, perfection and then like just not caring once you mess up. Maybe if you're not as perfect or if you're not as focused on perfection just all the time, you're more of like, you're more okay with like some minor suboptimal foods and stuff. That could be better. Someone's saying sound is messed up. I don't know why this is happening. Frozen, no sound. No sound. Yes sound. Someone say. Mindset is important. Down 60 pounds in 4 months. Maca and ashwagandha in my shakes. Yeah, sure.
Ashwagandha definitely has some calming effects I've noticed from utilizing it.
Yeah, for me it just makes me completely unmotivated. What drink can I have for electrolytes?
Thank you, Camilla. You can supplement, you want drinks only, so there's Dr. Berg's electrolyte powder you can add to your water. What else? Exogenous ketones do have electrolytes, but you don't need the ketones.
You can use like no salt or new salt that's at the grocery store.
Add that to your water.
Yeah, that's potassium.
And then magnesium is usually just a pill.
Opinion on Premier protein shakes? I don't use them.
We don't, yeah.
It's just a lot of protein.
People like to add them to their bulletproof coffee, though. That could be a way to use it because you also have the fat.
What were you saying about maca? I don't really know much about it. I've tried it multiple times, haven't really noticed much. So you can try it and see what you think. Doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
Are you going to KetoCon this year? Is it worth it?
It's definitely fun. We had a lot of fun. There's like a ton of like samples, booths, so walking around, trying new foods you might have not tried, and then like meeting a lot of new people. So people from Instagram, from YouTube, they're all there. So in that sense, yeah, it's really great. And there were some good speeches. We didn't listen to a ton of them though.
Can I eat dried figs in keto? 15 question marks.
I would look up dry figs.
You're going to have to take your life into your own hands a little bit. You have to Google dried figs nutrition and figure out if that fits into your diet. Spoiler alert, no, it's almost entirely sugar. Matt and Mega, is it unheard of to sleep less on keto? I've been eating this way for 5 months and I average 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night. Used to be 8. I feel well rested.
It's definitely not unheard of. A lot more energy.
I don't know if it's necessarily good though to sleep 5
But if you
to
feel
6.
well rested, you're having weight loss. You're not stressed about it. Like, some people just need less sleep. Like I need like 10 hours of sleep. Matt could thrive off of 4 to 5.
I don't think I can though.
You used to. Did you force it though?
Yeah.
Matt's big on like forcing things that aren't enjoyable. I take seaweed capsules for iodine. It seems to help.
Kelp. I have a can of sardines in my pantry. What's your favorite way to eat them? With a fork.
But I see Anti-Gravity Gains. He's on Instagram. I see him making sardine patties.
Oh.
I don't know what goes into that, but like he loves them.
Your thoughts on cocoa butter? Just bought these discs from Amazon, wild cacao butter.
Yeah, you can make our shelf-stable fat bombs. We have a recipe video and blog post, and it's protein powder, the cacao butter, maybe a little sweetener, salt. Great for on the go.
Is the pizza good? Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, chicken crust pizza is bomb. It's amazing. Today, the podcast with Maria Emmerich was terrific. Thank you.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, we enjoyed speaking with her. She is fabulous.
Deep fry those sardine patties? Sounds a little crazy, but might be kind of good. Most things deep fried are good.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Is marijuana bad for keto? No real interaction
Unless
with
it
keto.
like gets you onto snacking and you have like a ton of goldfish in your house, then I feel like marijuana and goldfish are the perfect hand in hand. Do you
It's
like
true.
goldfish?
Yeah, I love goldfish.
I used to eat them at my apartment because I always had them.
Yeah, I like the extreme.
big tub.
I like the extreme pizza ones.
Ew.
Yeah.
I like the colorful ones because then I would like split them up and I would eat color by color. Ground beef, is the 73% good or do you have to have the grass fed?
You have to just do what you can afford.
Yeah.
73% is going to be a really good value because it's high calorie, low cost. So it just depends. Like if you can buy the grass fed, go for it, but it's not mandatory.
Major brownies yesterday, lifesaver for cramps. Yes. Period treats are definitely clutch. I like to freeze them and then when I'm getting
Period
around
treats?
that, yeah, like menstrual cycle.
Spencer Walker, 21, $2 donation. Recipe for keto air fryer pizza, please.
Yeah, I guess we could do like mini pizzas. Melissa, thank you for the donation. What website do you two recommend for calculating macros? So we actually just redid our macro calculator on our site, so ketoconnect.net. If you go to the Start Here tab and then click on macro calculator, you can use that one. But there's a ton online if you just look up keto macro calculator and start using one. Don't do like 5 of them. A lot of people do this and then they compare the macros and they're all very different. I would just pick one, stick to that, and then experiment with going up and down with your macros depending on the success you're having with those macros.
Sativa and ribeye all day.
Someone said that last time too.
That sounds like a fun day. I get the sativa all day. I'm wondering about the ribeyes all day though. How many ribeyes total are we talking?
I feel like one ribeye, I would be like, all right, now I need a different palate change, right?
Yeah. Do you have vegetarian keto recipe? Yeah.
We have a
some of those.
vegetarian meal prep. I can't believe we did that. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Hi guys, does vaping affect entering ketosis?
I mean, it makes you look uncool. No offense.
Vaping. I've never actually.
We love seeing like dudes
vaping
in like their cars. Just like a big smoke cloud comes out of the car, and we just make fun of
What
them.
I'm actually the most excited for is like 10 years from now, all the vape shops just being like old, run down
Yeah.
clothes. Because it was like I think we've already past peak vaping. Because like maybe 5 years ago there was like
Same with like hookah lounges. Those aren't popular.
Yeah, they're not as popular. I think those will be around for a while though.
But seriously, sorry about all the making fun of, but vaping will not be an issue with ketosis. Is the pizza dough reheated?
No. Can you reheat it though?
Oh yeah, you can absolutely reheat it.
Oh.
I was always curious about the vaping thing, about it affecting keto. Oh, because a lot of them are sweet. Oh.
I don't know what's actually in them. I'd have to read.
We'd have to look that up. I would just look that up.
Wait, Morpheus Jones said he resent his message. I can't.
No,
have I seen
Morpheus. Is it in caps? All caps.
Morpheus. Send it one more time right now, Morpheus. I will find
Right.
it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Chef Michael Simon's restaurant, Mabel's in Caesar's Palace, has some dangerous salt and vinegar pork rinds.
Oh my God! We always see the billboard, and I wanted to go there. Remember?
Yeah, you love Michael Simon too.
I know. Okay, thank you. We're definitely gonna go there. Great recommendation.
Mega loves celebrity chefs.
I do. I love celebrities. I'm just a sucker for them.
One ribeye lasts me 5 minutes.
Yeah, right?
Someone says bong rips are greater than vaping. I would agree.
I mean, the thing with bong rips, though, is you can't control it. So, like, it just hits you and you're like, all right, nope, went over the...
What do you mean you can't control it?
Like, when...
You control how much you load it with.
I know, but you can accidentally just get too high quickly.
I guess so. Vaping with essential oils, I don't know anything about that. Sounds interesting, maybe slightly risky, I don't know.
Keto blueberry muffins saved my life. Yeah, those are a really great recipe too.
There's a hookah bar close to my work.
Chris, thank you for the donation. No question though. What do you think accounts for the difference in macros between different calculators? Newbie here, and that's confusing. Just like the formula they're using, right? So like when you get the algorithm done, there's a different formulas.
So when I made mine, I did like research into the most accurate formula, and that's the one I went with. But it doesn't seem like there's very clear, like everyone agrees this one's the most accurate. So I think that might be what differentiates the different macro calculators.
And then there's like keto gains, but they do like a 40% protein.
Yeah, there's
so
that too.
That's going to be different too.
There is no sugar in e-juice, said someone. I'm vaping like a champ. Vaping, it seems fun because I love blowing smoke. And it has nicotine in it too, right? Does it have anything bad for you in it?
Nicotine, which has an addictive property, I would assume. Coffee is my smoking substitution. Yeah,
Don't vape.
coffee is what's up.
Ideal blood sugar level in ketosis. That's going to be different for everyone.
Yeah, definitely depends on your history, where you're coming from, higher or lower.
I own a vape shop. Helped me and my fiance quit smoking. I hate where the industry has went. Been 5 years. Let's see. Quick way to get in fast besides fat bombs?
Bulletproof coffee, bulletproof tea, anything bulletproof really, and just adding fats to your meals. Extra butter, extra oil.
Gosh.
He's following.
I'm dabbing some dank terp sauce. I don't know what that means. Terp sauce? Is that like a strain of some kind? Ma'am and sir, please, how to prevent hair loss in keto? I'm worried. I eat eggs and no other non-veg. No other non-veg? Please tell me.
No other meats, non-veg. Only eggs.
So you eat eggs and all vegetables?
Yeah, vegetarian except eggs.
So for hair loss, typically I think it's lack of protein, lack of calories, which both of those seem like highly potential if you're not eating meat or fats. That would be like my first thought. Where are your calories and proteins at?
Yeah. A lot of vape talk now. We've really got the ball rolling
Yeah,
here.
vape seems to be pretty divisive of a topic.
Chris, thank you for the other donation.
Why won't you discuss pasta alternatives?
It's not something we're against. But Miracle Noodles, Zoodles are also a good option. Chris, thank you. Have you tried elevation bars? No, we haven't tried them, but we've looked at them. Oh my God, Julie's
Those are
really
at Aldi,
annoying.
right?
Yeah, and they're like the Quest Bar equivalent. If they taste good, then yeah, they're a good option.
Is there certain vitamins that will break your fast, such as omega-3? So omega-3 is a polyunsaturated fat, which means it's a fat. So
Yeah.
that will break your fast. I mean, like collagen, some people call that a supplement. That is just, it's a food basically. Same with like MCT oil. There's a lot of things people consider supplements that are really just kind of foods. But vitamins, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know like if certain vitamins. I've heard some people say like Dr. Sachin Panda, he's pretty much of the mindset that anything other than water breaks a fast, like magnesium supplement, potassium supplement, all of that stuff, sodium, that all breaks a fast. But I don't know, it depends why you're fasting.
Morpheus Jones lost connection.
He didn't hear our answer?
Not sure if you read my comments.
I did.
He did read the comment, and I've always wanted to go to that restaurant in Las Vegas, so we'll definitely be going. So thank you for the recommendation. Amazing. I love food racks like that.
Congratulations on your engagement. Love you too.
Thank you. That means a lot.
When's Bad Bobby coming out to play?
Not anytime soon, probably, right?
No, she just dropped a video yesterday that looked pretty good.
Not
I
me,
liked
though.
it.
The real Bad Bobby.
With Tory Lanez.
But our wedding is coming up in May, so maybe then.
You'll come out?
Maybe. But I don't know if you'll see that.
Andrew Frey, $5. I've lost 130 pounds in 9 months, partly due to you guys. Very close to my goal weight now. Thank you, sincerely.
Amazing. That's fantastic. It's all on you, bro.
Of course.
How often do you work out? 3 to 5 days, depending on schedule, how we're feeling. We've been really busy lately, so closer to 3.
3 for what?
Workout days, yeah.
I've cut down significantly on veggies. Is there anything negative about that? I've read that you don't need veggies, but what's your opinion? I am in agreement that you don't need veggies, but so like a lot of times veggies are superior to the alternatives that people are eating. So most studies that will show like, you know, higher fiber intake, higher veggie consumption means better health outcomes. It's not like people are eating veggies instead of beef liver. They're eating veggies instead of like Big Macs. So assuming the nutrient density of your diet is good without the veggies, then yeah, I think that's fine.
If you were 200 pounds overweight, would you snake diet or low calorie keto? I would low calorie keto.
I don't know. I could snake diet is like once every 3 days.
Snake diet's not for me. Like if I was still the same person, just 200 pounds heavier, like I don't think I could sustainably do the snake diet and like not have mental health issues.
Yeah, snake diet is eating once every 3 days or so.
Yeah.
Maybe I could try it. I'd probably try it. I don't know if I would stick with it though. Oh, you can vape CBD? That would be fun.
Fruits. I get carrots and apples. Anything else? I don't know. What do you mean you get carrots and apples?
Fruit. Wait, where's the question?
The bottom. Fruits.
Fruits. I get carrots and apples. Anything else? Well, are carrots a fruit? And apples are pretty high carb.
Yeah, stay away from apple. Good oil for frying, coconut oil, ghee, avocado oil, can be expensive though. Lard, tallow. Nikki or Cardi, Nikki all day, obviously.
Nikki. So many of these youngsters are on the Cardi train though. No respect for elders.
Yeah. Should we call it though?
Yeah, I guess we could call it.
This was fun though. Hope you guys enjoyed what you made. If you ate anything, we will see you on Wednesday for Murder She Ate.
All right, guys. That's it.